All right, we are live again today. I am so happy to be here. As you're joining, let me know where you're joining from. For those of you I haven't met, my name is Shauna St. James. Today we're going to be talking about success with social media marketing and digital marketing, right? And is there a difference? If there is a difference, what is the difference? And also, I want to explain how easy it is if you have a pre-built business, right, to be able to get out there and really change your future with your income. So, yeah, I'd love it if you'd say hello as you're joining. If you're joining live, of course, let me know and tell me where you're watching from. If you're watching this on replay, because I'm actually live in two places. I'm out here on YouTube with my YouTube followers, and then I'm also here on TikTok. So I'm really excited to be able to share this content. And let's see, I've got Yvette. I'm so glad you're joined. Hang with me today. We are going to talk about a few things that are going to help you be successful with your social media marketing and being able to promote your business online. And also, I'm going to show you a digital marketing business that's pre-built that has all the things you need to be successful online. So you kind of get both. Hi, Dee Dee. Great to see you. Audrey. Hey, let me know where you guys are joining from. I want this to be a conversational time, right? I don't want to just be talking at you the whole time. I'd love for your feedback and input, especially what your thoughts are when it comes to social media marketing and digital marketing. Are you struggling to get the word out there? Whatever it is you're wanting to promote, are you struggling to get there? And if you are struggling to get there, you're not alone, right? We've all been there, including me. Hi, I see Les. It's very small over here, but anyway, hey, say hello as you're popping on here and touch the screen so that other people will know that we're live. I think that helps other people know. And then if you haven't already, I'd love to connect with you. So follow me, like my videos, however you want to do that. So, all right, today let's dig in really quickly here. So I want to know how many of you have had the experience of this is we're talking kind of my experience where you're looking at your bank account, frankly, and you know you need it to be different for whatever reason, right? Maybe you are wanting to put a down payment on a house and you don't have it. Maybe you have credit card debt and you're wanting to get out of that, like eliminate all of that. Or if you're like me, I have I have never worked for, a outside corporation. Well, I did a long time ago. But basically, I have no retirement, no 401k, none of that. So for me, I am looking at working until I'm 80, frankly, working until I'm 80 unless I figured out a way to earn some income quickly. And also, I didn't want to be spending 8, 10, 12 hours a day trying to get there, right? Because the truth is, I feel like my time is more valuable than that. And I didn't want anyone telling me how much I could earn per hour. Hey, Diana, great to see you. Who else is here? We've got Letty. I'm so glad you guys have joined. Bentley, say hello as you're coming in. I'd love to hear from you. We're talking about social media marketing, how to really get out there and promote your business. But more than that, why? Why are we out here doing this? Like, what is the purpose of all this energy and time that we're putting into anything that we're doing online? For me, it's not just about the dollars and cents, but it's what the dollars, right? It's what the money can do for us. That's what's important to me. So I want you to think about what is it that's driving you that you know you need more income for? Because honestly, that's what we're out here doing. It's not just to quote earn dollars. It's to be able to support the lifestyle that we want. It's to be able to help us get what we want in our lives, get more of what we want in our lives and less of what we don't want. Oh, hey, hello. I am so happy that you're here. I would love it if you share this live and if you invite other people to join who you may know who would be really interested in understanding how social media marketing can get you where you want to go monetarily so you can have the life that you want to live. We're going to talk about the four pieces that you need in your social media marketing, in your business, any online business, frankly. You have to have these four things. So that's what we're going to talk about. Hey, Cheryl, great to see you. Sunshine, say hello. I'm so happy you're here. And hopefully, this is going to be really valuable content for you. It's not just out here, trying to quote, sell something. I really want you guys to be able to take this content, and be able to use this to help you move forward. Hey, Misty, great to see. Oh, running with insanity. I love that. I love that term. Mary, great to see you. Hey, say hello and let me know your thoughts about anything that has to do with an online business. Have you found it difficult? Let's do this. Have you started an online business? Put a one. And if you've never had an online business, but you're thinking about it, put a two. Have a business, really wanting to be more successful with it. Number two, don't have a business, but would like to be successful with it. If you're thinking about doing that. Hey, great to see you guys. Here's why I'm asking this question. Because if you have already started a business and you're not having the income and the success and the results that you want, then this is going to help you. And if you're thinking about starting an online business, because if you're like me, you need more income to be able to support yourself later, right? I don't want to have to work until I'm 80. Heaven forbid, you guys, I know I don't have the energy to work until I'm 80. And my kids are gone. I want to be able to travel and see my kids. Imagine if you could have the income to support whatever it is you want to do, right? For me, it's being in control of my own time, being able to be spontaneous. Like, what if one of your friends, next week said, hey, let's book a trip to Italy? And you actually had A, the funds, it wasn't a budget concern, and B, the time. If you had both of those things, you could be like, heck yeah, let's go. I mean, that can change your life. And you can do that by having an online business that lets you work from anywhere, anytime that you want. And not the way I was doing it, you guys. I've had an online business and oh my gosh, I've spent so much time learning how to build a website, how to get out there, how to do all that. Hey, Roy, great to see you. Hey, Cheryl, I'm so happy you guys have joined. Say hello as you're popping in. All of those things, you guys, were not as profitable as this new venture, this digital marketing venture, this social media marketing venture that I just started a month ago and have already made money, got my money back, made money on it. And all the years that I had my own business online and I had to build the website and do all that, I never got my money back that fast. All right. So who else is here? Tell me hello as you're joining. Sorry, my voice is a little hoarse today. So this is what we're talking about. For those of you who are just joining, I'm Shauna St. James. I've actually been in the online business space for over 5 years, and I have helped over 5,000 people move their businesses forward, mainly artists and creatives. So if you're an artist, let me know who wanted to take their business and move it online. All the time that I was building this business, right? I was working really hard. I was working 10, 12, 14-hour days to build this business and deliver the content that's going to help my people, right? Help my clients. All the time I was doing that, I was really looking for a business that I could have that was more automated. Why did I want automations? Well, here's the thing. I didn't want to have to work 10, 12, 14 hours a day to keep my business going anymore. And even though I loved being the owner of my own business and in charge of my own time, the truth is my business was running me. I just got to be honest. My business was running me into the ground. And I didn't have the time freedom that I wanted, much less the income that I wanted to be able to support me now. When my kids were at home, we were able to do okay, but we didn't have the extra income. And now that my kids are gone and grown, it's time for me to make up for that lost time financially. Because the truth was, I did not have the financial resources to be putting money away in savings while my kids were home. So now I've got to do it. And so I've been looking for a way to do it that isn't going to require a ton of time. How many of you, hey, I've got my Hayden here. My youngest son is still in town, y'all, and he's popped online. So for those of you who are interested in understanding how you can earn money daily, this is income that you can earn daily without having to go to a workplace and clock in. And you get to do it wherever you want in the world. So you can work from home if you want to work from home, or if you want to travel, you can take this thing on the road, which is what I'm really interested in because I want to be able to travel and see my kids. I only have my one youngest guy here in town, and my other two live elsewhere. So I've got to be able to go and visit them whenever I want. And this is going to let me do that and give me the income and the financial resources where I can go out there and still be earning, you guys. It's not like my business stops when I do. That's how it was before. That's kind of how yours is, right? If you have a 9 to 5 job where you're on a salary, they've told you how much you can earn and they've told you how much quote time off you can have. You have to fit everything you want to do within the quote 2 weeks that you get off, or you have to take personal time. And honestly, you deserve better than that. I hope you know you deserve better than that. Hi, Lala. I'm so glad you're here. We have Doug. Who else is here? Say hello as you're joining. We're talking about, I've got Brenda here. So happy you're here. Cheryl, I've got my Hayden's here. Thank you, Hayden, for popping in and giving a comment. And now I can't figure out how to get my screen back. So I want you to think about, what is your time worth? What do you want for your future? What do you want for your future? That's what we really want to think about when we're talking about whether we want to start an online business venture or not. How do you want your future to look? And what if you could have an online business that you could have up and running in 2 days? Do you know how many years it took me to build my business, you guys? It's kind of embarrassing how long it took me to get my business up and running because I had to build the website. I had to write out the sales page copy. I'm not a copywriter. I had to learn how to be a copywriter. I had to learn how to get an email, platform and connect it to, I had to learn all of that. It was such a waste of time. Had I known that there was a business that I could actually just have handed to me and all the websites built, all the emails are written. And here's what's even more important, you guys. Because you can go out and have someone build a website for you, but it doesn't mean it's going to be a good website. You can have all that stuff, but if the website is not built properly, it's not going to convert sales for you. So you're just going to be out all that money and you're not going to be actually earning any money with your website. Who here has a website already? Are there any? Give me a one if you have a website and a business online right now. How many of you are struggling to drive traffic to your website to be able to actually make the sales there? Because that's what digital marketing is. Digital marketing is about learning the skills to be able to get out there and actually drive the traffic to make those sales. And that is something that you have to have a specific strategy and specific systems to be able to do. So this has a blueprint that you follow. It's just a step-by-step blueprint that shows you how to do everything you need to do to make the sales and to earn the income in 2 hours a day. I was, I really was skeptical when I heard that. Who else would be skeptical, right? Hey, Rich, great to see you. Who else is here? I've got Charlie, I've got Linda. I'm so glad to see you guys. Say hello, touch the screen so that everyone else knows we're here. And if you want to invite anyone, feel free to share this out. I've got Penny here. Great to see you, Gloria. You guys, we're talking about making sure that we know how to promote a business. And if I should have stopped my alerts. If we haven't already started a business, why would you consider a social media marketing or a digital marketing business? Like, why would you even consider it? Here's why. Because here's the thing, I hadn't considered it, and now I wish I had. Because it's what's called an MRR. I didn't know what that meant until like a year and a half ago. An MRR means master resale rights. So, what does that mean? That means that somebody else has already built the business for you. And all you have to do is learn how to go out and promote and market it. Do you know how much time that saves? Years. I don't know if you've ever tried to build your own business, but I'm telling you, it is a time sucker. And here's why it's frustrating. It's frustrating because all the time you're not earning money all the time that you're building it. This you get to earn while you learn because everything's already built and it's been proven. So you can have all kinds of products out there that you build yourself. I've done them. Even lead magnets, right? Lead magnets is a piece of content that you go out there and you offer your ideal customer, who would be your buyer. You offer them in exchange for an email, usually, maybe a phone number, some way to contact them directly. It's an exchange of value, right? Do you know how many of those quote lead magnets I built that didn't get me any emails or phone numbers? And that was because I didn't have a proven piece of content that I knew my buyers really wanted. Ding, ding, ding. You've got to have a product that everybody wants, a high demand product. Hey, Nancy, great to see you. I've got John here. You guys, I am so happy to see you. Say hello and let me know where you're joining from. It's always interesting to see where people are in the world, but this is what I love about this business. How else would I connect with any of you if I didn't have some kind of an online connection? It's magical, really. And all that happens because of a digital marketing, social media marketing strategy and system. And learning how to use TikTok, I'll be honest with you, guys, I'd never known how to use TikTok even, well, I guess it's been less than 2 months now. So if I can learn it, anyone can learn it. If I can learn how to market and promote a business, using TikTok or social media, I know you can, especially when you have a program that gives you a blueprint to follow that shows you how to do it in 2 hours a day. Oh my gosh. That was a life changer for me because I'd been spending 10, 12 hours a day in my business previously. Hey, Thomas. Hi, Natalie. Great to see you guys. I hope that you guys are really enjoying your Monday morning, your Monday day here. We're talking about how a social media marketing and a digital marketing business, you can have a business like that that is already proven to earn 6 and 7 figures, and it's just pre-built for you. You don't have to build it out. All you have to do is learn how to promote it because everything else is handed to you. And how that is such a giant time saver and energy saver. So for those of you who just joined, I'm Shauna St. James, and I'm talking about the difference between my own business that I built, that I had spent years to build, and a lot of money, you guys, and how it took me forever to get that money back into my business, right? To get in the black, as they say. And this business that I started, it was already pre-built for me. The websites, the emails, everything was already pre-built for me. All I had to do is get a domain, right? $12 for a year to get a domain, hook up my email. They showed me all the steps. Then I have a community of people. So if I got stuck anywhere, I had someone to help me. I never had that before. If I got stuck, I was just stuck. And I would have to spend hours, sometimes days, Googling and trying to figure out how to get past a certain tech problem. And this, I don't have that issue at all. I have someone that I can submit and go, hey, I am having problems with la, 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 la. And someone answers me. And then I can get on a phone call. If that doesn't work, I can get on a Zoom where someone's like, hey, I got it. Here's what's going on. Let me help you fix it. Oh my gosh, that is worth so much, so much in just stress and anxiety alone. Like you're not alone. So that was one of the biggest things to me is not only was I getting a business in a box that was pre-built for me, that I could be up and earning in just a couple of days. And like I said, I wish I had known about it earlier. If I'd known about it earlier, I would have been doing it earlier. And the community that we're in is very unique because most of the time when you get these kinds of things, you don't have help. You don't have help with how to make it work for you. And this is a community where not only do you have access to, we have 30,000 people in there who are helping each other, you guys. But even more importantly, and huge, huge, I hope you guys hear this. We have access, direct access to, I'll call her my mentor, our mentor, who is available to us every single week to answer questions for us, like in-person questions. So I don't know how many of you know Russell Brunson, ClickFunnels. How many of you have direct access to him if you have a problem with, quote, your funnel? I use ClickFunnels, so that's why I'm using that as an example. But my point is, if you were building a website and you got stuck, or if you were out there marketing something and you got stuck. So let's say I was to go to Russell Brunson and say, hey, Russell, I'm having problems trying to get my ideal customer to hear me and see my content. Do you think he would answer me? No. But guess what? I have someone who does now, and she's a millionaire. And she's literally showing us step by step every day. Every day she comes in and shows us a new piece of training. And then we have access to her once, sometimes twice a week live to ask questions. But every day she's in there saying, hey, if you're having problems with content, I want you to, here's how you create video hooks. Here's how I create video hooks. And then she shows us, hey, if you want a shortcut for creating content, here's how I create content. Holy moly. You guys, that is worth so much. And it makes you feel like you can actually do it. Hey, I've got Rochelle. Is it L or Ellie? I love that name, by the way. I thank you guys so much for being here. Tell us where you're from. And if you feel like it, I would love to know what you think or where you're at when it comes with social media marketing, digital marketing, really kind of having a business online. Hey, Cheryl, great to see you. Sherry, I love it. Do you have a social media business already? A business that's already that you're marketing online? If you do, put a 1. If you don't, but you're thinking about it, and why would you think about it? Well, I'll tell you why I thought about it. Because honestly, I've said this before, this is kind of my new phrase, like I don't want to work till I'm 80. And I'm an empty nester. So, I raise my kids as a single parent. And when you do that, you kind of have to put everything into those kids, right? And I would never change anything. I do wish that I'd had more income at the time because there were a lot of things I had to say no to because I didn't have the financial resources to support that. But here's the thing, now that my kids are grown, I don't have enough retirement or basically any retirement. There's no Social Security coming, there's no 401k, nothing. And I had to figure out a way quickly that I could earn some income so that I don't have to work till I'm 80. And my kids don't live here. I want to be able to travel. I want the freedom to be spontaneous. And I think that's kind of my personality. I love it when, hey, great to see you guys. I love it. I love seeing everybody here. I appreciate you being here. Say hello. Say hello. So, what would be your reason for having an online business? Or if you already have an online business, what would be your real big motivator to be able to go out there and be able to have huge success with it? This digital marketing business that I just started, honestly, I just started about a month ago. And I am meeting people. I love that we get a community. So it's not just a course, it's not just a package, it's actual people, right, that come with a pre-built business that's automated. That was my number one thing. I needed something automated. What does automated mean to me? That means I don't have to sit there and work my business 10 to 12 hours to make the sales, which is what I was doing before. And that means that I can be earning while I'm doing something else because all the automations are actually what's running the business. And what does that mean? That means I have the freedom to travel and I have the income to do that. And I want to be able to travel to see my kids. I have friends who are a little bit older, so they have more retirement and they're already planning trips, right? To go to Italy, to go to Europe. I've only been to Italy once. I really want to go back. I need to have the income to support that lifestyle. This is going to help me do that. So we have people in our community. One of our girls, she literally just put 60% down on a house. They just bought a brand new house. Another girl that I met, oh, she's adorable. She's actually out of South Africa. She went from, not being able to go to the grocery store without a really tight budget limited list of what she could get with the money that she had. That's how tight her budget was. To now at this point, she was able to buy her mom a car. Just just this month, she did that. So this is a business that has huge potential. Why does it have huge potential? The other reason why I started this, there are really so many reasons, but this is a really high demand product. As an artist, I know what it feels like to have a product that's not, quote, high demand. It makes it very difficult to be able to reach your income goals. I love my art. I don't get to do it as much as I would like to at this point. This business is going to help me have the time freedom to do that. Hey, Patty, great to see you. I've got Bridget. Who else is here? Thank you guys so much for popping in. Kenzie, Chris, Tom, Tanya. Thank you guys for saying hello and stopping in. We're talking about how social media marketing and digital marketing kind of, I will get to how they're different, like what's a little bit different about them, and how you can have a business that can bring you 6 and 7 figures up online, running on autopilot, with you only having to spend 2 hours a day to make it run. And honestly, proven to be able to generate 6 and 7 figures. What does that mean? Well, the truth is, the dollars are important. That money is important. The amount of money is important. But really, what's more important is what you want to do with it, the lifestyle you want to live, the goals you have for your life. If I had not discovered this, there's a lot of things I was going to have to give up on. And I didn't want to do that, you guys. Giving up on those goals and dreams is like admitting that I failed. And I didn't want to do that. So I'd been looking for a way to get out there and make up for this income that I haven't had all these years, right? I had enough to be able to take care of my kids and do the basics. They're all off doing wonderful, amazing things, and I'm so proud of them. And I want to be able to go see them. And I don't have the income or the resources to do that. And to be frank with you, it's kind of something that I've hidden from my kids. I really don't want them to know how financially, quote, insecure I am. It's something that I've frankly been ashamed of. And this is getting me out of that. And it's proven, it's helping other people do it too. That's the reason why I signed up to do it, because otherwise I would have never believed it. Because it was one of those things where I was like, yeah, that sounds too good to be true. I did my homework. I spent a lot of time researching, which I always recommend doing that, right? You've got to be able to make a really informed decision. And I want you to have all the information you need to make a really solid decision. Is this worth it or not? Do I want to invest in this and do this or not? Because that's the only way you can actually be successful. Who else do we have here? Say hello as you're coming in. I've got Marsha. Love that name. Bridget. Touch the screen so that other people know. Share this. I'd love it if you'd share this and invite other people to join us and let people know that we're live. And I want you to let me know, because I want this to be a conversation. Let me know what you actually think about having an online business. What are all those thoughts out there that have made you think, yeah, no, I don't think this is something I'd want to do? I'd love it if you just ask me your questions, because I had to answer a lot of those questions, probably that you have too, to be able to take this leap and learn that this was going to work. Hey, Bridget, great to see you. Boomerang. I love that. Because if you don't have all the information, you're not going to really be able to make a decision. And that leaves you stuck where you're at. Wouldn't you rather just have all the information so that you can like decide and move on? And that's kind of where I was stuck. I had spent a lot of time in limbo trying to make the decision, and I should have just gone all in and gotten the info I needed. So, what info do you need to be able to make the decision? Do you need to know how much time is involved? Do you need to know how much investment is involved? I can tell you that you can have a business up and running for less than the cost of your iPhone. I don't know if you've ever built a business. I did. I spent tens, thousands. I won't even tell you how much I spent because it's frankly embarrassing because I didn't understand that something like this was out here. I really wish I had. Now, to be honest with you, this has only been around for a couple of years, so I don't feel too bad that I didn't know. But once I found out how in demand this was, I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot miss out on this. As an artist, I didn't have a product that was really, really high demand. I had to actually create demand with the content that I was putting out there. That's a tough thing to do. I had to generate the demand for my product. It's hard. If you have this is a very high demand product. Here's how high demand it is, which means it's easier to go out there and promote because people are actually looking for it, right? That's what the high demand means. But right now, this industry, the social media marketing, digital marketing industry, generates about 1.3 billion. It's projected to go into the trillions in the next, what is it, 6 years. We're 2024. They say by 2030. So that means the forecast is wide open. That means that this industry is not saturated. How many of you have heard, right? Like when you think about having an online business, oh, well, that market is really saturated. Have you ever heard that term? That means that you're competing with lots of other people who are out there offering the same thing, and the number of people who want it versus the number of people that are offering it are getting closer and closer, right? To where there's not going to be enough demand for the number of people that are offering it. The gap is huge. Huge. There is room for you to take this and quickly turn it around. And what I mean by quickly, you guys, we have people who are making six figures within 6 months. Why are they able to do that? Because they have invested in a proven system that's automated, along with the people. You get people who are training you and helping you be successful so you don't get stuck. So the only way you can really not be successful with this is if you don't follow the system and you don't connect with the mentors and the people who are available to help you. That was the main thing that I saw. I was like, okay, so how could if I invest in this, what would be the worst case scenario? The worst case scenario is I don't do anything with it and I fail, right? That would be the worst case scenario. And then I looked at, okay, but what are all the things out there that are going to help me make sure that that doesn't happen? And number one, it was the fact that this system has been proven over and over and over again by hundreds, thousands of other people who are having amazing success. So I'm seeing other success, which means, okay, this is totally doable. And number two, I had direct access to people, frankly, the founder of the company who's literally showing us how every day, step by step, what she did and what she does to make this business work. I'm like, wow, it would kind of be impossible to fail. The only way I could fail is if I'm not actually doing the work. And I was able to make my money back, my initial investment, I got back within 3 weeks of starting. How many of you have been able to have a business up and going that did that for you? How many of you have had a business, have an online business? Can you put one? Put one anywhere in the comments. Hey, Patty. Hi, Bridget. I hope you're still here and that you are curious about how digital marketing works, how social media marketing can actually become an income source. So here's why I was confused is I always knew as social media and digital marketing as what you do to promote your business. I didn't understand that it could be a business in itself. And I don't know why I never really understood that, but once I understood, oh my gosh, this is actually a business teaching people how to do this properly and more, I think the better word is how to do it efficiently and effectively, right? I was helping people build like their whole strategies and out the foundations of a business. And this actually has all that done for you. So you're past that. You don't have to spend any time doing that because the website, the email campaigns, all of those things are already built for you. You just spend $29. $29, you guys, and that's handed to you. And then $900 to be able to, that's if you choose the top product. What do I mean by that? The top program. There are 4 different income streams in here, you guys. That is not normal. Normally you have one product, right? One product equals one income stream. This is one program that has 4 different income streams. Why do I love that? What does that actually translate to? That translates to you having a product at the price point that fits everyone's budget. So that means that you have something that can help someone who only has $100 to spend. You can help someone who has 300, 600, and 900 to spend on having a digital marketing system that's going to help them either promote their own business or a digital marketing business in itself. There's 2 layers to this. You can take this and learn how to market your own business. You can take this and also resell it as your own business, which is what I chose. Well, both, right? I'm learning how to market, and I chose to be able to offer this as my own business. So that means I get 100% profit. Has anyone here ever done affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing, anyone? What does affiliate marketing mean? Does anyone know? Percentage, right? You're only getting a percentage of the income. Hey, Jana, great to see you. Patty, Jean, I'm so happy to see you. Bridget, I've got Marsha. I don't know if Marsha's still in the house. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today, Cheryl. Hey, touch the screen, share this, let other people know we're here. I would love to be able to really connect with you and find out your thoughts about having an online business and whether you think it's really a sustainable way, right? A practical way of earning an income that can create the lifestyle that you want. And what do you want is really important because it's not just about the dollars. It's not just about that bank account. It's what you want to do with that. What does that provide? What does that offer? For me, that offers the freedom to be spontaneous. For me, it means I don't have to work until I'm 80. It means I can go see my kids whenever I want to go see my kids. They live out of state now, right? I'm an empty nester trying to really make up the income that I need to be able to, frankly, quote, not have to work till I'm 80. Seriously, not kidding. No 401k, no big retirement savings. You know, one of the stats that I read is the average 50-year-old has 175k in their savings right now. That's not enough, you guys. We know that's not enough. That's a terrifying number. I don't even have that. That's why I'm starting this business. I've only been in it we're at 6 weeks now, I think, and have already been earning. And I'm hanging out with people who are earning 6, 7 figures, you guys. And not only am I getting to hang out with them online, they are showing me how they do it. So I don't have people here's my previous experience. The, the field that I was in before, when people were having success, they would guard their secret, right? It's like, nope, nope, I don't want you to know how I'm doing it. This is not like that at all. I'm in a community of people who are like having great success and sharing how they did it. Unbelievable. Sharing step by step. Okay, I did this, 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 this. And then you get to ask questions. Okay, well, I did this and that didn't happen. Okay, well, what else? You ask questions, diagnose where the gap is, right? What is missing? And then once they help you identify that, they give you a solution. Oh my gosh, that's so comforting and it lowers my anxiety. It lowers my anxiety a lot when I found out that I don't have to worry because if I get stuck, I actually have someone to go to. So here, I'm going to show you guys while we're here. So remember when I said you get a pre-built business and an online business, meaning, you know, like you have the website is built for you. So that right there, that's called a landing page. If you're new to online and you don't know that, don't worry about it, right? They call that a squeeze page, a landing page, an opt-in page. You might hear 3 terms for that. But guess what? There is a lot of research and science that goes on behind making sure that you have a squeeze page, landing page, opt-in page, whatever you want to call it, that converts. Because there are so many times you build this. What's behind this? Behind this, someone puts their email in and you have an automation, an automated thing that delivers the piece of content that you're promising. Here, it's a proven blueprint. And if you go to my website, this is on here right now. This has already been tested and proven to convert. And to the point that, you know how it just has an email in here? Notice there's no first name, last name, phone number. Do you know why? Because as soon as you add the name to that, 50% less people are going to actually get on your mailing list. So what is the mailing list? Why is the mailing list so valuable? Because that is your point of contact to people long after they're outside of their social media hours. Because let's be honest, we all only spend so much time on social media. And what if they're not on social media when your post is live and active? Because we all know that those algorithms rotate. So maybe you put a piece of content out at 11 a.m., but your person, your ideal customer, isn't on there till 6. They're probably not going to see that piece of content. If you have their email, they're going to see the email. Now, whether they open it or not is a whole different story, which brings me to my next point. This digital program, this package that you get as a business, all the emails that they have, the templates are already built for you, and they're proven to have open rates a minimum of 50%, 50 to 80%. The industry average for having an email that gets opened is like 20 to 30%. 30%, you're doing really well. So they've done all the homework for you, you guys. They made it as easy as possible, literally, to be able to take this and run with it and be successful. That's why so many people are having huge success. But I want you to go back to the picture of what it is you want. What do you want? Okay, let's do this. How many of you would have loved to have been able to go to the Olympics? I'm kind of an Olympic junkie. I don't know. It's probably just like our generation. But back in the day when I grew up, right, we only had our 3 TV channels, our 3 stations, and the Olympics was a big freaking deal. And I loved watching the Olympics. I loved the gymnastics, loved all that stuff. Hey, JC, great to see you. We are talking, we're talking about right now the Olympics, right? But why are we talking about the Olympics? We're talking about what would you like to be different in your life right now? And how can you actually make that possible? So if I would have loved to have gone to the Olympics and go see Simone Biles, do her gym. Oh my gosh. Besides the fact that it's in freaking Paris, you guys, still haven't made it to Paris. I want to be able to do that. This is going to help me do that. So yeah, didn't make it this time around. But what would your life be like if your life could change literally by Christmas? How would your Christmas be different if you were earning $900 a day? How would your Christmas be different if you could earn 6 figures in the next 6 months? Guess what? There are people that are doing that and are willing to show you how they did it inside this. It's real. It's real. And in only a couple hours a day. That's the key, right? That's the power. For me, I did not want to be spending my 8, 10, 12 hours a day to do this, to do any kind of a business, because I don't have the energy. And that's not how I want to spend my time. My time, honestly, I'm an artist, so I love painting. That's what I did professionally here before I started digital marketing. If you're just joining and you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about, I'm talking about how the opportunity for social media marketing and digital marketing, this particular business that I jumped into 6 weeks ago, is transforming my financial future compared to everything else I had done before. And let's be honest, what had I done before? Oh, let's talk about it. Besides being an artist, and I also talked about how I love that I still love to create art, but having that as a viable business where you can actually earn an income that you can live off of is very difficult because it's not a high demand product. And because every single time you sell something, you have to make a new product. This It's it's built and it's all delivered digitally. It's built one time and you get to offer it over and over and over again. That is transformational, especially to an artist like me, who, when you're painting original art, once you sell it, you got to make another one or you got to make something else. You're constantly having to create new product, constantly. And then if you have something and it doesn't sell, it sits in inventory. So you've got space that you've taken up, you've got time that you've taken up, you've got your supply resources that you've used, all of those things, and that money is just sitting there in that canvas until you sell it. This, no, don't have to deal with any of that. Don't have to pack it up and ship it. Who has a product that you have to worry about shipping? Art was a pain in the to ship. And you may not have a product like that. But if you're looking at starting a business, I want you to think about the logistics. Because I didn't, frankly. And it's something I really wish I'd been more wise about. And I'm not upset that I didn't understand it fully, but I'd be in a different place financially now if I had. So understanding that you can have a business where everything is delivered digitally is a game changer. It's built one time and you just sell it over and over and over again. Plus, it is a significant amount, right? The price per product is enough that you can actually make a dent in your income. If you're selling something that's a small price point, even $20, like even a $20 item, how many of those do you have to sell to have your six-figure goal? If that's your financial goal, your dollar goal. A lot. But if I want to make six figures and I have a $900 product, it's so much easier to get there, right? So much easier to get there. And that's the beauty of having a product that's in high demand that you get 100% profit off of, not just the 30%, like an affiliate. I have those. I'm an affiliate for some things, but I only get 30% of how much that product actually sells for. And then all the other kinds of things that I've done. Let's just talk about all those fails. The kinds of businesses that I've done, I had to actually go and pack up, right? The home party things, right? And I did an organic wine, which I still love, but I had to go out and do wine tastings. So I had to bring glasses. I had to bring the wine. I had to pack it all up and I had to go to people's houses or go to their workplace or wherever it is we were hosting the wine tasting before. And baskets, I've done baskets. Longaberger, anyone familiar with Longaberger? They're out of business now, right? I've done cosmetics like skincare. Rodan and Fields, anyone done that? I've done them all, you guys. What I didn't like about those was the fact that I had to pack it up and go to a physical location. But here's the other part. I had people above me that were making money off of my work and people below me that I was making money off their work. Ooh, it felt slimy. I didn't like that. This is not like that at all. I just go out there and whatever I'm offering, period. Amazing. I get 100% of whatever. The money doesn't go anywhere else. It doesn't even go into someone else's account and then they quote issue me a check or direct deposit. As soon as I as soon as a customer purchases it, the money goes into my account because it's my business. That level of control over your future is oh my gosh, so much freedom, right? So much sense of relief comes from that. when you know that you can choose the amount of income you want to earn. The potential is unlimited. There's no cap, there's no max. They're not telling you, okay, well, the max you can earn this year is this much. No, there's no max. Yeah? I would love to know what your thoughts are. What are your thoughts when it comes to having a business that can change your future, that can even change your summer or change your holidays? What would you do this Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever if you celebrate those holidays? What would you do differently if you had an extra $10,000 coming in the month of December? What could you do differently? That would change your holiday, right? Maybe you'd take a trip instead. Maybe you would go and, do an Airbnb and host a big, huge family reunion. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. But that's not what exactly it is up to you. The real structure here, the real important part is that you would have the potential for doing that. That would be a true viable option if you started your business now with a high demand product, with a business that's pre-built and automated, with people that teach you how to generate the income that you want. Every day you have access to people that teach you how to earn the income with the business that you just invested in and got up and running, because it's pre-built, it's been tested, proven. There are people already, have been in a year and they're buying houses, people who have been in 6 months and they're buying their parents' cars. There are people who literally are paying their household bills, all the bills. Think about that. Your power bill, your water bill, your trash bill, like all the different things that go on your mortgage. What if all of that was paid with a business that you only spent 2 hours a day, because that's what they teach you. Once again, I said you have a group of people and a system, and they teach you how to do it in 2 hours a day, and it paid all your bills. Even, okay, let's say not even all your bills. What if it paid your car payment every month? That would be a game changer, right? I don't have a really expensive car, but at one time I did, right? When I had the kids, I had the big, huge Yukon XL Denali, and that monthly payment was pretty significant. That would have been a game changer for me to have that money back every month to put in my regular household, you know, whether I wanted to put it in savings or whether I wanted to take a trip with it, whatever, just it would have given me so much more freedom. And this business actually does it, you guys. I cannot express enough that you can take this and you can earn 900, 600, 300, 100 while you're doing something else, because you just did your 2 hours of income earning activities, right? And what are those? Let's talk about that. What are the quote 2 hours of income earning activities, Shauna? Because that's where I was really the most skeptical. I was like, that just sounds too good to be true. Here's what you do in those 2 hours. And they show you how to do this really effectively. Because the first time I heard it, I was like, that's it? That's all you do? Well, yeah, but there is some science behind it and some skills, right? You have to learn the skills. But the first half hour, take a half hour block and you're going to create sorry, in that half hour block of your 2 hours, you're going to create three pieces of content. Three pieces of content. They could be videos, right? And you choose the social media platform you want to be on. This is new to me. I haven't been on TikTok before. I'm I just started this. You guys can look. I don't even have 1,000 people following me. So, hey, by the way, follow me. Follow me. Like, heart my videos, save some, share them. I'm still trying to grow this thing. Okay? But oh, yeah, my link. I don't have a live link yet because I don't have 1,000 people. So you have to go to www.shauna's Daily Pay. Shauna is spelled with a W, Shawnas. And yeah, until I have 1,000 people, then that link up there will be like a live link that you can click. So you actually have to put this in a browser. What am I selling? Right now, I am talking about the business that I started 6 weeks ago and how I've already broke even and made money. And it is learning how to do digital marketing and social media marketing. So you learn it and you can also sell it. It's two things in one. So not only am I learning how to be successful at being online, it's not working. What's the program called? It should work. Because this is this is what it is right here. This is the website, www.shaunasdailypay.com. This, I mean, I'm on it, so it is working. But you get the business blueprint that we're using, and the program is called Legacy Builders. So Legacy Builders is the actual name of the overall program that you get the website, the email templates, the people, the system, all of it for less than the price of the iPhone that I'm on talking to you. I mean, that's kind of why I was very skeptical, because when I saw that, I was like, that I just don't know if this is legit. And it took me a while to really do my homework to figure out that this is a really true, legitimate business model. The business model is called MRR, Master Resale Rights. And all that means is you're actually purchasing a business and you have the permission to resell it. Hey, thank you so much for following me. I really appreciate that. So, yeah, if you follow me, you'll see that the www.shaunasdailypay.com. And all you need to do is put your email in there. And then when you submit the email, you actually get two emails from me. One of them, you're going to get a printable version of that blueprint that I'm talking about. So you can actually download it, print it off. And then one of the bonuses that you're going to get from me is called 10K in 30 days. And it's a daily step-by-step map. Like day one, do this, day two, do this, day three, do this, of how you can earn 10K online. So that's a bonus piece of content you get from me. And then you get a third thing, and you're going to get a video from Michelle, who's our mentor, our founder. Remember when I said you can have a millionaire show you how to do this step by step? That's Michelle. She's going to explain how that blueprint works. So you get all three of those when you submit your email. So it may go to your spam. It could go to your like junk mail. So if you don't see those right away, because mine, you're going to see them, it's going to say from Shauna St. James. If you don't see them right away, go to your spam and search blueprint. And then it should pop up. You'll be able to see it in case it gets dropped over there, right? So thank you for asking that question. And I would love to help you with that. So, if you get on my email, the best way to communicate with me is once you're on my email, then you can email me anytime you want, because you just hit reply. And I always check my emails. That's the easiest way. And then you can get all your questions answered. And like I said, I want everyone to be really informed about this business model and this opportunity. If I had known about it before, I would have done this a long time before. I've been in the online business space for over 5 years. And actually, I still coach clients on how to transition from having a, what we call a brick and mortar or a physical business to moving their business online. That's what I help artists do. I also help other business owners, but I started helping artists do that. And I'm telling you, I am just blown away by the potential this business has, and two, how fast I had it up and going. I just was blown away. And the training that they offer you is so thorough. I don't think, do I have that up here? Yeah, I do. So, let's see. Can I, where is it? View all my products. Oh, I'm not logged in. Sorry, you guys. Hang on. I'll log in and I'll show it to you. Okay, here we go. So this is when you invest. Now, I did invest in the top. Can you see that? Yeah. I invested in the Legacy Builders package, and that program includes all of these. But you don't have to buy all of these, right? You could choose just the launch pad, and that's $100 investment. You can choose the digital mastery, and everything that's in these, they they show you, so you don't have to guess what's in these, right? But here's what I mean by 1, 2, 3, 4. When I purchased this one, I got the option to sell all four of the white boxes, right? And then all the bonuses. And that right there is why I was able to have my business up and running so quickly, because it it was already built for me. I didn't have to build. And here's the other thing. So I built courses out before. And building courses out, I don't know who that is. Building courses out takes a long time because you have to write the training and then you have to film it. And then you have to make sure that there's a PDF, right? Like a downloadable workbook for it. And I have a program like that, right? It's a whole sales psychology series of master classes. And that's my expertise. I'm a psychology degree. That's my background. So sales psychology and understanding the neuroscience behind what makes people want to purchase. That's what I train people in. And I do that for other coaches, right? And they use my course that I built. That took me almost 6 months to build that course, you guys. So when I see this and it's already built out for me, let's tap into one here. It's already built out for me, and I can scroll and look at all the modules, and I can tap on it and it brings up the video and the download. I know how much that took because I've done it. And when I look at how many modules are in here and how much I learn, and then when I do this, if I have questions about it, I go to the community and I can ask. It's so powerful. So powerful. And that's the only reason why you can be successful online, is if you have a proven strategy, a proven system. Sorry, I've got people texting me, and a proven system and all the tools, the website. If you have the strategy, the systems, the tools, and then you learn the skills to do all that, that's the perfect business. The perfect business. Here, I'll show you. This is what I was actually, mm, is it gonna come up here? I was actually using this to train with the other day. Oops, it's kind of big right now. This is the perfect business. And that is why I joined this program, because it had all of those. This is what I teach my people, right? You have to have leads. You have to have a way to nurture them. You must have a way to convert those sales, right? You have to have the strategies, the systems, and the tools to get leads. You have to have the strategies, the systems, and the tools, and the skills to nurture them. That's creating content, because consistent content equals connection equals currency. That's the C's that I like to use. And then you have to have the strategies, the systems, the tools, the skills to have convert sales. And you get all of that for less than the cost of an iPhone, plus people to help you do it. It is mind blowing. And to be able to have it up and running in a couple days, phenomenal. Because I spent months, I even paid people to help me build out websites. So I still have my other website. If you go to Encore Abundance for You, the number 4, encoreabundanceforyou.com, that's my other website. Because that's my other business that I was doing before I started Legacy Builders, right? Before I started, where is this? Before I started this program. So this is the website. Can you see that? Like this is, oh, Shauna, this is the website that you get when you join. So in the past, right, my own website, I had to build all this out. And what this tells you what comes in every module, every course. It tells you all the bonuses, right? And then you get to choose which one you want to invest in. If you have your own business that you're building out yourself, you have to build all that, or you have to pay someone, which let's talk about that. The minimum price, minimum for a decent website. And this website has, I think, about 8 pages. So on average, though, if you were going to build, hey, Rod, great to see you. If you were going to have a website built for you, you're going to spend about $5,000 minimum. I know, because I did it twice. And she was a friend, so she gave me a cut, right? This, you get that whole website, you guys, for $29 compared to $5,000 for a business with a product that may or may not be proven to get results for its people, its customers. This has already proven. It's proven to make 6 figures, 7 figures. This business with this website, with the email templates, all of the package that you get has proven to earn people 6 and 7 figures. Hey, Rod, thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts. So we just had a fellow member, if you're still here, who is also doing amazing with this program. And that's how it's changing people's future. It's changing people's lives. And I want to know what you want to change about your life in future. The more we think about, okay, I'm going to go to my psychology nerd brain for a minute, right? The neuroscience behind understanding what it takes to have the life that you want, to reach the goal that you want. If you focus on what you want, your subconscious actually starts working. It starts building little tiny neural pathways that are actually focused on getting you to what you want, to the goal you want. So, what do you want? Do you want the freedom to be able to travel whenever you want to travel? Do you want the freedom to not have a mortgage? What would your life be like if you didn't have to pay a mortgage anymore? What would your life be like if all of your bills were covered every month by a business that you only had to do 2 hours of work per day? How would your life be different? How many more hours in the day would you get back, and what would you do with those? I would love for you to share that. What would you do with an extra, we'll just say the 8 hour workday? What would you do with an extra 6 hours a day? If you could do anything you wanted with it, how would your life be different? If instead of you having to work 8 hours a day to make an income that probably isn't at the point where it's going to support your future, right? That retirement. If you only had to work 2 of those hours a day to get there, how would that change? Phenomenal, right? So those are the things that I wanted to share about digital marketing. I appreciate you guys so much for dropping in. I will be on live again tomorrow to talk about more about digital marketing. And I hope that I've inspired you to look into it. So you can go to www.Shauna's Daily Pay, right? So if you follow me and you go to the top of my if you go to the top, I don't have 1,000 people yet, you guys, so it's not a live link. You'll have to like copy and paste that into a browser. You're going to arrive at this page. And when you put your email in, you're going to get emails from me, Shauna St. James, that give you the blueprint that we're using to be able to earn 6 and 7 figures. And people are earning 6 figures in 6 months. This is not something that's going to take you years and years and years, because it's pre-built, it's automated. But you get all the details that I can't even cover if you get the blueprint, right? And then you're also directly connected to me, so you can email me and ask me questions. I want you to have all the information you need to make an informed decision. To make the decision, yay or nay, right? So you can decide whether you're going to move on to find something else that's going to get you where you want to go financially, or whether this could be it. Get your questions answered. All right, I'm going to sign off for today. Thank you guys. Follow, like, check out some of my videos, right? Bookmark them, save them. And I am always here to answer your questions. Feel free to comment on any of those videos if you have a question, or email me. All right, I'm signing out. Ciao.